New Year's resolutions. Do you make them? Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Scott. Welcome to the first CanGeek Games and Collectibles YouTube video of 2020, and today we're talking about New Year's resolutions. So, quickly, a history lesson. New Year's resolutions, or the history of New Year's resolutions, can be traced as far back as ancient Babylon, where over 4,000 years ago, the ancient Babylonians used to observe a 12-day religious festival at the end of their year and the beginning of their new year. Their new year, by the way, started in March. It corresponded with the planting of the new crops. During that 12-day festival, they would reaffirm their loyalty to whoever the current king may be, or they would elect a new king. They would also return any belongings that they had borrowed from their neighbors, and they would repay any debts that were outstanding. And this was all done in an attempt to curry favor from their gods. Now, this ultimately would bleed into other ancient cultures, including ancient Roman society, and would become the foundation for the New Year's resolutions that some of us are now making some 4,000 years later. Normally, I try to avoid making New Year's resolutions. I stopped making them a long time ago because I found that by the end of the first calendar month of a new year, I'd already fallen off the wagon on every commitment that I had previously made. Well, fast forward to 2018, the tail end of 2018. And I uploaded a video here to YouTube, which I'm now going to refer to as a poorly conceived, actually, is probably a better word, a poorly conceived video where I said that I was going to commit to uploading a video like every week or every 2 weeks here to YouTube. Fast forward one full year to the end of 2019, and as my wife and I were sitting down and taking stock of all the successes and failures that CanGeek Games and Collectibles had incurred throughout 2019. And one thing kept floating to the surface, and that was the fact that in 2019, I didn't do a lot of videos for our YouTube channel. You know, we were on the road on a regular basis doing pop-up events and stuff like that, and planning our own shows, which we hosted 2 of in 2019. And in that respect, it was a good year for us as a business. You know, we moved a lot of inventory, we made a lot of new friends, met a lot of new people, and it was a good year. But we're as active on social media as we are in face-to-face interactions, and you know, we're regularly engaging people on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Vero. But we're not doing a lot of this here on YouTube, and that's my fault. So I take ownership of that. So I'm sitting here in front of you today to tell you that in 2020, we're going to upload some videos to YouTube. I'm not committing to how many videos we're going to upload because, quite frankly, I don't want to apply a number to it. It could be 5, it could be 10, it could be a lot more. Those videos, however, are going to be a little more quality videos. You know, we're going to upload some videos. We're going to continue showcasing some of the products that, if you're interested, you can buy from our web store at cangeek.com. But we're also going to upload videos where, frankly, I just sit here and have conversations with you guys in an attempt to engage and interact. You know what? I can be a very opinionated individual, sometimes a very stubborn individual. There's always something to talk about, and that's what I want to do here on YouTube. I want to talk. I want to engage. I want to talk about things like the Ricky Gervais monologue at the Golden Globes a few days ago, because I've got some opinions on that, and maybe that might be a future video. Now, if you're watching those videos, I not only invite, but I encourage you to interact with us in the comments section of those videos. If you agree with what we have to say, let me know. Or, if you don't agree, let me know. Sometimes my perspective on things isn't always the greatest, and maybe you can help me change that perspective. Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, as human beings, perspective shapes how we see the world around us. So maybe if I'm wrong, you can help me see it a different way. But let's agree up front as a joint New Year's resolution that we're going to do this in a friendly manner. Let's not look at the comments of videos that are coming in on our YouTube channel as basically an obscenity fest to see who can insult each other better, right? Like, let's keep it civil. That's the one thing I ask. So I've actually made 2 New Year's resolutions this year. The first one on a semi-professional level is to upload more videos here to YouTube to engage with our YouTube followers and our YouTube audience. The second resolution. The second resolution is more of a personal resolution. I normally don't do this, but at the end of 2019, I went out and bought myself a Fitbit. Now, the reason I did this was, as some of our followers will know, back in my late teens and mid-20s, I was a fairly active, semi-professional martial artist. I had been studying for years and years, and I like to think that I was in relatively good shape. In my mid-20s, I packed away the martial arts equipment, and instead, I packed on some weight. And I hate the way I feel right now. So my personal resolution for 2020 is to shed this weight. To that end, went out and bought a Fitbit as a first step. I've joined a bunch of Fitbit communities online. I've made some new friends via those communities, and they're helping me to stay honest with some of my goals and targets for 2020, and I hope I'm doing the same for them as well. If you have made some New Year's resolutions for 2020, if that's your thing and you're willing to share it with us, leave a comment down below. Let us know what some of those resolutions are. Maybe we can help keep each other honest on some of those resolutions as well. Anyways, that's it. That's my whole video about New Year's resolutions. Professionally, going to get some more videos uploaded here to YouTube, but we're going to keep it real. It's going to be videos like this, talking and sharing opinions and ideas, and maybe showcasing some of the products that you can, buy from our web store. And then personally, again, I need to get back into shape. Those are my resolutions. Let me know what some of yours are in the comments down below. Now, one last thing. On the subject of uploading videos here to YouTube, my wife, God bless her, caters to one fandom that I obsess about more than any other fandom. And in 2019 for Christmas, she went out and she bought me something that I did not expect to find underneath our Christmas tree. The next video that I upload here, I want to show that to you all. And it has something to do with Star Wars. Alright, so anyways, that's it. Until then, thanks very much for listening to me ramble, because frankly, I do it a lot. I ramble. Be sure to hit the like button on this video if you're so inclined to do so. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more updates about when we upload videos. And until then, we'll talk again soon. I really and honestly hope that you all have a very happy, safe, and healthy 2020.